Hi everybody, I'm Tanya Shipman from Simple Solutions Today and Business Automation 101, and we're on our 30-day Facebook Live challenge. Today we're going to be talking about when you're creating your product, you have to be thinking about how it can help the people who are going to be watching it. And whether they're watching it or whether they're giving you the information you need to create a product, whether the Facebook Live is part of a series, which I do recommend, as you know. Whatever the reason for it, you have to be aware of how it helps the people who are watching you. So hey Gareth, nice to see you there. With your Facebook Live and how your product can help your audience, the creation leads to what actually is required. By finding out what their pain points are, what is an issue for them, what isn't working for them, what could be done better, what could be done easier, you're able to build and grow your product, build and grow your Facebook Lives by answering their questions. You don't know how to do this, this is how you can do it easily. As you all know, I'm doing my Google Voice typing at the moment, and it's a cheat sheet where it's got information on using Google Voice typing. I found that out it was a pain point for me. I wanted to be able to transcribe videos. It was going to cost me a fortune. Then I would have to be checking the quality, and I went looking for something that would work. Once I found it and saw how powerful it could be, I started talking about it. People started asking me questions, and that then led to the 5 days, 5 tips series that I did. It led to the product being created. All of that came from listening to my pain points and then finding out if other people in my followers, in my Facebook group, in my friends and in the groups that I'm a part of had this same pain point. And they do. And people are loving Google Voice typing cheat sheet and the 1,000 words in 10 minutes. Helps if you know the name of your own product, doesn't it? They're really loving how much information is available in it. But it all started from I had a pain. So I didn't want to put in, what pain is your audience in? And maybe I should have, because it might have got your attention. But if you start from how can this help, because I'm aware that there's an issue, you're going to have more interest rather than saying, guys, you need to know how to do this. And they're going, yeah, I'm not interested. Hi, Vivek, nice to see you join in as well. So starting with how can your product help? What can it fix? What can it change? What can it make easier? You're going to have more interest in it. I don't know how to. One of the biggest searches on Google and on YouTube is how to, how do I fix? How do I write in an Excel spreadsheet? How do I add a formula in an Excel spreadsheet? How do I format my Kindle book? How can I? And when you're aware of that, this is an issue that your customers and your audience needs to be fixed, and you've got an answer, well, then you've got a product. And talking about it on a on a Facebook Live, and then making it available through YouTube, which gets it out to Google, means that more people can find it. It's about helping your audience, syndicating, and then creating products. I keep to a theme, you may have noticed, but these are our 3 weeks of what we've been talking about. What does your audience want? How do you syndicate it so your audience can find you? And then now what can I create that will help your audience? Being aware of what is needed can take a bit of work. I ask in my Business Automation 101 group, what would you like me to talk about? I go looking for things that will help me and then tell them to other people. I ask, would anybody like to know how to? And people reply, and that gives me answers. Your creation doesn't have to be a masterpiece. We're not talking about, 5,000 pages or anything like that. I'm selling a cheat sheet that's 2 pages. I'm selling an ebook that's, 15 odd pages. It's terrible that I can't remember how many pages are in my book. I've looked at it so often. The point of it is that it doesn't need to be a huge product, but it's an add-on to your Facebook Lives. Hey, here's my Facebook Live. Here's the additional things that I want to do. And it becomes really, really easy and becomes really, really simple when you're actually interacting with your audience and asking them, what do you need and what do you want? You know that I always ask you, if you're interested in more information, join my group, Business Automation 101. But it's not a requirement. It's just that I put more information in there, and we are much more, we have a very active group in there. Hi, Joe. Nice to see you join in as well. So making sure that any product that you create can help. Now, that doesn't mean to say you can't have fun. You know, I've been on a Facebook Live with Gareth, and we had a great deal of fun, but we also gave out a great deal of value. Your product giving value means that people trust you and will come back to you when you make mistakes, when things don't work, when you stuff up with things. That happens. That happens on a Facebook Live. Things won't work. I tried to upload my photo and it wouldn't let me. I don't know why. You just keep on going. But people will forgive you the fact that I don't have a fancy logo there today, because I am being able to say, here's some value for you. And that then builds the trust that they have with you. So always be thinking, how can my product help? Don't tell people that they need this. Find out, do they need it? Then tell them, you need what I'm offering to you. It's about selling and marketing. But if you come in and go, oh, you know, you don't know what you're doing, you're going to get people offside. But when they say, I don't know how to do it, I've got an answer for you. I've got a solution. All of a sudden you go from this person who's a know-it-all to this person who's incredibly helpful. And they remember that, and they come to you and they ask you for help, or they ask you to provide services for them, all those sorts of things. Your Facebook Live is your product. It's something that you create every time you get on there. So this is what the challenge is all about. What's your product? What are you selling? What's your value? How can you help me? Tell me in the comments. Also do a Facebook Live and do the same thing. Tell me what you do. Make yourself the person I go to. And that then becomes your business and grows your business and adds on to your business and becomes another income and revenue stream for your business, because you're creating products that help your audience. Sounds simple? Can be really hard at times, telling you that, and can be hard getting it finished. Totally understand that. But you can start being much more productive, getting out your Facebook Lives, doing them on a regular basis so people know to look for them. That's really, really important. So this is me using the new BeliveTV. It's gone to a paid product. There's a 14-day free trial. So if you haven't used BeLive yet, go and jump on it before it becomes a paid one to see if that's what you like. I'll be going into my Facebook group later and just doing a little bit of a demonstration sharing my desktop screen, talking about Google voice typing and how it can make life so much easier for you. And I just wanted to let you know that if you haven't joined Business Automation 101, I'd love for you to come and join us. And I'll be back in the next video talking more about how creation is really, really important when you're doing Facebook Lives, because you have to have, what is your reason for doing your Facebook Lives? I love doing them, but it's all about, hi Larry, nice to see you join in. I love doing my Facebook Lives, but I'm always aware of the fact that I'm creating things with this, making it available to people, syndicating it, getting it out. Be aware of what you're doing with your Facebook Lives and start doing some. And I know most of the people on this call have started doing Facebook Lives. Come and share them in our group. I love seeing them. I love commenting on them. And if you'd like me to join you on one of your Facebook Lives, put out a call. You'll know I'll be there. One of our members last night gave me like 5 minutes notice, and then half an hour later we were doing a Facebook Live. If I'm available, I'd love to be on a Facebook Live with you. Talk to you all in the next video. I'm Tanya Shipman from Simple Solutions Today and Business Automation 101. Bye.